I might add also that we did have tough training. Like, he was my drill instructor, and he taught me the tough ways. You know, I used to get put down in the sweat boxes quite a bit because I didn't like to take orders, and I disobeyed quite a bit until I learned from the sergeant here. I used to stay in the sweat box. I think I'm the only man that got a medal for KP, really.
He's right, and I'm the one a couple of times put him on a sweat box, just see him how he can sweat, how tough he was. And I decide after I saw him sweat, and I decide to get him as my partner. I train him, and I know he had some wrestling background because he told me a few times. And that's why we are now what we are, the world champions.
We are the champions.
Can I just ask a question? Now, the sergeant pointed out that the enlistment is for 5 years in the Legion, and you were only in for 2.5 years.
Well, wait a minute. I mixed this. How I got out is no concern. How I got out is my business. I got out, and that's the main thing. And we're here, and we're the champions, and we're going to remain the champions because we're the Legionnaires, right,
and
Sergeant?
Don't ever go around and say some word about why...
Welcome to All-Star Championship Wrestling, an hour of excitement with the biggest names in professional wrestling. And now, here's your ringside commentator, Sam Menaker.
Hi there, wrestling fans. Welcome again to All-Star Championship Wrestling. We have a great card for you today, and we'll be underway with our first event immediately following these messages.
For this match, ladies and gentlemen, is Paul Mitchler. The event is one fall to a finish with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing from Toronto, Canada, weighing 228 pounds, Tom DeMarco. And his opponent at 231 pounds from Kingston, Jamaica, the popular Prince Pullins.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we have two fine scientific wrestlers. And I'm sure it will be a refreshing change to see two scientists of the mat in action. Prince Pullins and Tom DeMarco. Oh, wait a minute. DeMarco refused to shake hands with him. I wonder if that means he's going to rough it up. I hope not. We've always seen him wrestle clean. May have changed his style. Against the rope. The referee says break. And he took him off the ropes on a break. It was not a clean break. Nice takedown by Prince Pullins. Man, that was one of the wildest tag team matches I've ever seen. That six-man tag team. And everyone in our vast auditorium is still buzzing about that six-man tag team match. Over the hip. DeMarco away, both men hanging on to each other. And the referee caught in the middle. But they're in the ropes, and they will have to break it up. Much to the delight of the referee, I'm sure. Paul Mitchler used to be a wrestler. A thrust to the eye, a thumb thrust to the eye. DeMarco roughing it up. Grabs the arm of Pullins, cracks him into the corner. Pullins kicks him. Gives him a headbutt and drops DeMarco. DeMarco backing up. Evidently, since we last saw him, DeMarco did change his tactics. Pullins, the punch and a headbutt. In our next event, you'll get a chance to see Chief Bold Eagle, sensational Indian wrestler. And also, you'll get a chance to see Baron von Roschke and Sailor Art Thomas. Remember, fans, this is All-Star Championship Wrestling, featuring the world's greatest. So right now, Tom DeMarco working on Prince Pullins, choking him on the rope. And the referee makes him break it up. DeMarco reaches in again with a front headlock. And it appears to be a choke, but in any event, they're in the ropes. And a nice takedown by Prince Pullins with a leg trip. Pullins on his feet, so is DeMarco. Both men circling around. They charge into one another. Armbar hold by DeMarco. Pulls the trunks of Pullins, brings him to the mat. Pullins in difficulty now as DeMarco working on the wrist and fingers of Prince Pullins. Knee drops, repeated knee drops by DeMarco on Pullins. Beautiful drop kick by Prince Pullins. Pullins now takes the offensive here as he moves in. Kicks DeMarco, sends him to the mat, rolls him up with a leg lock, but DeMarco